Oh, do that right there. What it do, Internet? David Baugh here, and today is vlog number 72. Now, years and years ago, I read this book that really inspired me, called The 72 Arts of Shaolin. They talk about how the perfect master of Shaolin would have 72 different skills, and the way that he would get these skills is that he would develop them to a point that he appeared superhuman at it. He obviously is not superhuman. He has not done anything that, would make him magical or anything. The practitioner of these skills would basically get up, and then from dawn to dusk, they would do just one task. So some of those tasks would include they would start out and they would take a penny and they would toss the penny on a string, and it would swing back and it would almost touch their eyeball, right? And they would set it up to where it would almost do it every time until they were completely immune to flinching. Or they would kick a tree all day, every day, until they could break a tree down with one hit. Or they would put up these pieces of paper, like a phone book stack of paper, and they'd post them up on a wall. Every day they would spend all day punching these pieces of paper, and then they would remove one sheet. And then they would do it again, and they would keep going, and then they would remove one sheet. And at the end of it, they would have bored a hole, like a giant hole, into the wall, like a concrete wall. And that's got me thinking, you could potentially do that with anything. Like any task that you take to that degree, if you're doing it sun up to sundown all day, every day for a year or 2 years, or however long it takes for you to feel like you've mastered that thing, you are doing that thing at such a significant level than anybody else would be doing it, right? Because the average person is gonna, hey, I punched this wall a few times and shit, my knuckles hurt, I don't want to do it anymore, right? But you gain that superhuman ability by doing it every single day, and that's got me thinking about this vlog. I've been doing it every single day now for 72 days, and it's got me thinking, like, at a certain point, I may appear superhuman at it. Like, I did already turn water to wine on this channel. I flew, I guess to the average passerby, David Baugh could be a wizard. Now, do I think that right now I'm going to be the best thing in the world? No, obviously not. There's the Casey Neistats of the world, there's PewDiePie, there's Mr. Beast. They've been at it for a really long time, right? And to get to that level, you have to do that same sort of thing. You have to go that many videos in, right? But if you could do anything and you could be anything and you could go forth and ultimately appear superhuman at that task, what is it that you would go out and do, right? And then the follow-up question, why aren't you doing it right now? Right? Today's the day. You can start it all off, you can keep it going, and then you have to just get up the next day and you have to do it all day, every day, right? You want to be a doctor, you have to go to school. You have to go to school all day, every day, and you have to learn and you have to get better at it. You want to be a vlogger, you have to make vlogs. You want to be a filmmaker, you have to hit fucking record, and you have to get that shit going. Nobody's going to hand it to you, nobody's going to do anything. It's hard work, it sucks. You're going to be doing it far more than you want to. Your knuckles are going to bleed, you're going to have moments where you feel like you're just not doing the right thing. But ultimately, if you could gain a superpower, why not continue doing it? But that's what I had for you today. I'm going to continue this tomorrow and the day after and the day after that. Hopefully you guys will follow along with me. If you don't, it's not really about you. I want to develop a skill that makes me superhuman, and I want you guys to see what happens when I do. Think about the videos that I'm making 10,000 videos in, right? Think about the videos I'm making even a year in. How crazy that would be. But you know what? On that note, until tomorrow, it was a pleasure as always, and you guys have a wonderful evening.